G'day, my name's Andrew McIver. I've been living in and around Bondi for about 12 years. I'm a clothes designer of a brand called Party Pants, and today I'm going to show you one perfect day in Bondi. How I like to start my perfect day in Bondi is with a surf, but if there's no waves, I go to the iconic Bondi Icebergs pool for a swim. Such a great way to start your day with an ocean swim. The energy here is amazing. What a sensational place. There's nothing that beats this. I'm going to swim a few more laps until we go to our next location. After that exhilarating swim, I'm ready for some lunch. So I'm going to head to one of my favourite spots, Drake's Eatery. Ian, can you tell us about the story behind Drake Eatery?
So Drake Eatery came about because I wanted a place that I wanted to go to on my days off, and I wanted to have a place that I could enjoy.
Drake Eatery's got a really cool location here in the Corny. What's the community and the vibe like?
It's great people watching, windows on all sides, really open, really airy, a few metres from the beach.
It's a beautiful decor. If I were to walk in wet board shorts, how would you respond?
Everybody's welcome. It's built tough. It might look pretty, but it's built tough. So.
And Ian, what are some of your favourite dishes that you have to recommend to people they must try?
The Thyme Gnocchi, it's a winner. All of Bondi knows about it. But we like to keep it constantly changing, so it changes regularly with the seasons.
So that food was really good, but now I need to go and burn it off. I'm going to go hit the Bondi to Bronte. Bondi is known for health and activity. And the Bondi to Bronte, whether you walk it or run it, is such a great activity because you get this amazing view across the ocean from up here on the cliffs. What a view. So it's late afternoon. I'm going to go and freshen up and then head to a really cool hotel, QT Bondi. I'm at QT Bondi to meet with Stephen to learn why this hotel is unique. Hey mate.
Welcome to QT Bondi.
Let's have a little chat.
Let's do it.
Stephen, what's unique about QT Bondi?
QT Bondi is a stone's throw away from the beach, a stone's throw away from the bars and restaurants and shops of Bondi. Plus it's unique in the sense that we have amazing art and design in the hotel.
So what are some of the type of guests that stay here and what do they love about QT Bondi?
QT embodies the creative industry, so we get lots of movie stars, TV actors, artists all staying here, or likewise people who just love the coastal environment. So we get a lot of Americans that come through that love Bondi Beach.
The first thing you notice when you walk into the lobby is this unique art wall. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's done by a local Australian artist, Sean Gladwell. Really embodies the Bondi culture, even with Tony Hawk, who stays here over Bowlerama, with the fish head reference up there, which is his signature move.
There's no better way to finish my perfect day than by being here in the North Bondi Rocks and enjoying this sunset. It really has been an awesome day. I've been active, which is a big thing here in Bondi. I've been swimming, running, eating some great food and hung out with some cool people. It really has been a perfect day. Thanks for joining me here in Bondi.
Hi, I'm Angie Asimus. I'm a journalist living and working in Sydney. I grew up in the country, moved here when I was 12, and I have absolutely fallen in love with this place, and I'm going to take you on my perfect day in Sydney, Australia. There is no better place to start the day than Circular Quay with some fresh air and sunshine. It's the one place you can enjoy the Harbour Bridge, the harbour and the Opera House all within walking distance, and if you feel a little bit more adventurous, you can jump on a ferry for a tour right around the harbour. So it's lunchtime and we're heading to Henry Dean's inside Hotel Palisade for some fabulous food and harbour views. I'm lucky enough to be meeting with Natalie Gosson, the venue manager, and Paulina Soto, the licensee. They have been here since the beginning and know the place inside out. Is this sort of somewhere that's quite well known, or is it still a little bit of a hidden gem, do you think?
It's definitely a hidden gem. Since we opened 2 years ago, we've actually seen a lot more locals come through.
I think that's what makes it really special.
In terms of the view, do you think there's anywhere quite like this in Sydney?
360 view of the harbour. Most places have the harbour bridge. We have Barangaroo. The sunset's on this side. You're in and amongst the action, elevated enough to feel like you're in heaven. Sabella Court, who did the interior design, did a really good job of creating different pocket areas for people.
Well, we also have some private rooms in the level below.
The menu up here is designed to share. Obviously, it's a lounge, so we're not a restaurant, we're a cocktail bar. Sensational cocktail list, but the food, a fusion of sort of Fijian and Chinese food. There's Sydney rock oysters on there, which I think are the best oysters in Sydney. We've got, you know, like a kokonda, which is not just a typical ceviche, it's a Fijian style ceviche with coconut milk and lots of flavour.
I'd love to see sunset now.
Oh,
That's
so
incredible.
good.
Yeah. It is always a struggle leaving Henry Dean, but we do have to get on to our next location. I'm now on the bohemian side of Sydney and I want to take you to one of my favourite hotels, the Lamont, where we can relax, revitalise a little bit, and there's no one better to show us around than our concierge Dylan. Hey Dylan. Thank you so much for having us.
Welcome to Lamont.
Thank you.
I'll take you up to our harbour suite, if that's okay.
Wow, so this
Come
is
on in.
it.
Yeah, this
Thank
is one of
you.
our signature suites.
Beautiful.
This is the view
Oh,
right
and look
here,
at this.
down to the city.
Stunning. The views wrap right around the building. So
Yeah,
you
you're
get
right.
every
so
aspect
this
covered.
is the city view. To the north, you've got the harbour view. To the east, you've got the eastern suburbs, Rushcutters Bay.
Your location, where you are, right in the heart of Potts Point, it's a very much a lively, happening place, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's a changing place than what it used to be. Lots more cafes, lots more restaurants, bars.
Thanks for offering to show us around
No,
Potts
that's
Point,
fine.
one of my favourite areas in
Definitely.
Sydney for
We'll
sure.
head this way. We'll go down Victoria Street.
okay.
You've got Society over the road there, really nice cafe. Coming up, you've got Jangling Jack's cocktail bar that stays open a little bit later than most other places. Similar to this one here, this is actually Miss G's. Really good cocktails, really good food. They're definitely known for their cheeseburger spring rolls.
Cheeseburger
Yeah.
spring rolls. And Potts Point's quite known for creative types, isn't it? Lots of actors and artists and writers living
Yeah,
here.
definitely. In most coffee shops, you could look to your left and right and probably see somebody you recognise. This is what the area is known for, these beautiful terrace houses. They were supposed to be knocked down and demolished to make way for different constructions. There was an activist, a very well-known one called Juanita Nilsson, and successfully stopped the demolishing of all these beautiful places.
Wow, what a success.
And this place here, the Butler, has a
here
great
we are.
little cocktail bar called Juanita's.
Brilliant. And this is one of your favourites?
This is one of my favourite. This is my favourite.
All right, we
actually,
should have a
yeah,
look.
Definitely.
Okay. I can see why this is your favourite.
It gets nice and busy most night of the week.
And it's huge. I love how it goes all the way outside. And the Butler's famous for their cocktails, I know.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay,
We'll
well,
have a look.
I'm going to have a look. You could stay here
So
all
good.
afternoon, couldn't you? This is just Sydney in summer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's perfect.
The sunset is going to be incredible. When I think of Sydney, I think of paradise, but it's as much about the people as it is the place. So I hope I've shown you the best of both today. We've met some friendly locals, enjoyed some fabulous food and cocktails, all with the most spectacular backdrop. I am going to stay here and enjoy the view, but I hope you have enjoyed my perfect day in Sydney.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Oates. I'm a world traveller and this is my perfect day in Cronulla. Now, if you've just finished checking out the world's most beautiful harbour, but you'd like to escape the crowds of Bondi Beach, look no further than Cronulla. If you're like me in the morning and you can't function without a coffee, there's no better place than Grind Espresso. We're off to meet Richard, the owner. I'll see you in a minute. Rich.
Hey.
How are you?
Hey Matt, what's going on?
Oh, not too much.
Can I have a brew?
Yeah, I'll double cortado with honey.
Done.
So, tell us a little bit about Grind.
Grind. Started 16 years ago, my man. January 24 was our first day.
Wow.
And Cronulla was a completely different place back then than what it is now. What Grind's really done for Cronulla is just build an amazing cafe community. We brought a lot of people together over a cup of coffee. There you go, my man.
I've got to say, this is absolutely beautiful.
You legend, you legend. You know what, I'm gonna have one with you, I think. So cheers, salute.
Cheers, thank you. It's beautiful.
One of the things I love about Cronulla is its amazing location. It's only 40 minutes from the CBD and it's also right on the doorstep of the beautiful Royal National Park.
Summer has officially started in Cronulla. Now, if you're feeling a little bit more adventurous, can you believe that Boat Harbour is only 15 minutes drive from Cronulla? We're going to do a little forward driving with my mate Glenn and then go for a swim. Can you believe that Cronulla is only just there? It's a little oasis. There's people setting up their picnics, you can go swimming, you can go surfing, you name it, you can do it.
We're pretty lucky now because the tide's low. So on the lower tide, the harder sand is out of the water, so it's
easier.
It's pretty easy driving. You could almost bring just an any-day all-wheel drive car down here.
Where do you think's a good spot to pull up for a swim?
After a super refreshing swim, we're off to our next location. One of the things I love about Cronulla is the beautiful beaches, amazing rivers, and what better way to end the day than out on the water.
Hey Mitch, let's go.
Thanks for joining me on my perfect day in Cronulla. We got to experience some amazing scenery, Cronulla's best coffee. We went for a swim at Boat Harbour and now we're finishing the day with a beautiful sunset and fish and chips out on the water.